Hello and welcome to Tomi Talks TV. I have one singular goal with this show, and that is to help you make smarter decisions so that you can have better relationships. I'd like to say a very big thank you for all your likes, your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. I really appreciate your support because you're helping us spread the message further, faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now today I've got another one of your questions, and it goes like this. I met a lady and fell in love with her on the assumption that I was older than her. Before I started a relationship with her, I got to know her real age, and she is 4 years older than I am. But I'm still in love with her. I'm in love with everything about her. She's beautiful, godly, intelligent, teachable, the quiet type, but impressive mentally. I am certain my family will not want me to marry her if they discover that she's older than me. Do they need to know her real age? Now, first of all, let's clear something up. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a man marrying a woman who is older than him, as long as the age gap is not too significant. So if the age gap is not too significant and they can be considered more or less peers in terms of age, that's absolutely fine. So 4 years is probably fine. I mean, if it was a huge generational gap, like 10-15 years, then that would be a different story altogether. So there's nothing wrong with marrying a woman that is older than you are. The key issue is this. Well, there are actually two key issues. First of all, the man needs to be secure in himself, such that you can respect her and enjoy her as a spouse and not be threatened by anything that she says and does. Because sometimes in such situations I've actually seen where a man, each time the wife tries to express herself or express her opinions, he goes like, well, you don't respect me, is it because you're older than me, that sort of thing. So if the man is secure in himself and secure in the relationship, then there's absolutely nothing wrong. And then secondly, the woman also needs to be respectful. So she needs to be clear in her heart that she will be able to give him the respect that is due to him as a husband, regardless of the fact that she is older than he is. So as long as those two things are in place and you're happy and the woman is happy, then there's nothing wrong with it at all. If it doesn't matter to you and it doesn't matter to her, then it doesn't matter at all. Now when it comes to the issue of your family, obviously your family should have some form of input in who you get married to, because I always say that marriage is a community affair. So you do want your family to like whoever it is you want to get married to, because obviously that helps with relationships later on after you're married. So no doubt they will want to have some say in who you get married to, but you need to be clear that your family cannot choose who you get married to. They can give you counsel, they can give you advice, but they cannot choose whom you get married to. Ultimately, that is your own decision as a man, and I will say that, you need to recognize that, look, this is something that you need to take responsibility for as a man. Now, as to the issue of whether or not they need to know her real age, I would say that, it should not be something that you bring up at the forefront of the discussion. So if nobody raises it, then I would say don't raise it. But then if someone raises it, I would not suggest that you begin your marriage on the basis of deception. Maybe telling them she's younger when in fact she's not younger. Because if you're getting married to someone, you should appreciate her and you should celebrate her as she is, and you should be proud of her regardless of the fact that she's actually older than you. So in that situation, you will need to exercise wisdom and basically help them see the benefits of getting married to her, the good parts of her, and particularly because, as you said, if she's such a lovely person, then I'm sure you'd be able to persuade them that she's right for you. So it should not be at the forefront of the discussion, but if it does come up, then you do need to be honest about it. But ultimately, at the end of the day, remember that it is your responsibility to choose a spouse, because you're the one that is going to live with her for the rest of your life. So make sure that you take that responsibility and choose right. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or on YouTube. And then I should mention also that in my book, Get Real, The Myths and Realities of Finding and Keeping Love, you will find more information about how to choose who to get married to. So I do advise that you get it. You will find information on the screen or in the notes below that will tell you how you can get it. Well, I hope this has helped you. God bless you and see you next time. Bye for now.